This is the login windows of the program. Um, the user should input the ID, for example, 123, and the name, and his school, and the user need to input this the field. Um, this is the login view class, login controller class, login model class is MVC format, and the login. This is login view class. The view, and then after the user input this field, he have to read the terms and conditions, and he need to click OK. Click the I have read that, accept that terms, and confirm. The user will see the formal login window. The formal login window is the formal login window. It consists of this file. This file contains three classes: control, model, and view. So the user will be provided a temporary password with four characters, and there is the description of the exams, and there is two features. The first feature is the captcha. The user need to type the correct captcha, and another feature is this program will save the information of the user to a text file. There are two features, and the user should click login, and he will see the exam window. And here is a about button. Click the about button. About window will be shown. The about window is implemented by the about frame. About frame. And for example, user could start any test from these tests, and here is the whole exam time. Here is the current exam time. We design 3 minutes for each test, and here is a current score the user get. And for example, click math. The whole exam time start timing, and the current time start timing. For example, the first question user have to answer. For example, 25. Submit. Submit could change, move on to next question, and after the first question, user can click down to finish this question. Finish this math exam. And in total, there are 6 questions for user. The first question is worth 5 score. The second one, because I have got 5 score, that means I answer correctly for the first question. The exam view is implemented by the exam controller, exam model, and exam view. All functions are implemented by the exam model, and the math is implemented by the math panel. The math panel contains all the components in the math panel, and some functions to receive the results of the math. So, for example, the second answer should be 0.3, 0.5, 5, 4, 3, and we should wait for the the time is running out, because we would like to listen the alert when the time is running out. So let me explain the furthermore about the codes. Um, in the exam view, they are all the whole exam window components, and the exam model implemented all buttons listener, and all functions to time to record the score, help another function to help another class to record a score, and um, yes, like this. If the time is running out, the alert sounds like this, and the time is running out, math finished, and if math finished, there are 10 seconds. I cannot click any buttons. Now, after 10 seconds, I click the writing button. The writing is implemented by the exam model, exam view, under the red panel. The red panel contains all components, red test, need, and it's like the math test. The user have to answer one question at least. And for example, if I type the wrong word, there will be a clue on the line under the word, and 4 seconds will be disappear. And for a quick demo, I just type the wrong answer. And I could finish this writing test early. I don't have to answer 6 questions, so I could click done and write test finished.
I'm Chaoran Li, and I will introduce the image recognition test, spelling test, and listening test. Firstly is the image recognition test. I will answer the question according to the tips. I need to click the red area to get the score. The guitar, the kite, and the yellow hat. If I click the red kite, I won't get the score. And I can click done when I don't want to continue answer. And there will be a good luck panel, and it will be disappeared after 10 seconds. The coding code are here. This class. Firstly, there will be some attributes to be initialized. And this is the mouse listener, which used to draw the red cross. And the graphic 2D here is used to draw the red cross. And the function is used to get the result and the score. Then I will introduce the spelling test. The feature that puts the answer is table. And this one is Java. If I suppose that I don't know the answer, and there will be a tips after 10 seconds if I didn't answer the question, and it will be disappeared after 4 seconds. And the code are here. Some attributes to be initialized. The construction function to initialize the view, and this is the timer for the tips. And here draw the questions on the panel, the result and the score. And if I answer the question within 10 seconds, 50% score will be awarded. And the last one is the listening.
I am a good person.
I can click the play audio to play the question. And if I need more time, and I can click this button, but file score will be decreased. My time longer.
Nobody's been on this land in decades. You guys don't have anything to worry about.
And
I am a professor.
the answer is the first one. You can see the code here. The same structure with other panel. The 4 choices. And draw the question. Here is add the listener. The listener is for the button to play the audio. And you can get a result by calling the function. And this is the score. Then you can see the result here. The correct answer, and this is my answer. That means not available because I didn't answer the question, just click the submit button. And this is the overall panel. Here is the bar chart and the pie chart. The codes are here. Here is for the result panel. The title of the table. Here, from here, and here. They are for the overall result panel. For the overall table, here is the pie chart, and here is for the chart panel. For the bar chart, here is for the bar chart, and here is for the pie chart. And here is for the math table, the organization table, spelling table, and listening table. Here is the table for the subtable panel. Here is for getting the data from previous exams. Here is for getting the next row because the user may be not finish all the exams.